Don't worry, just like you, I know and love all the games, the video games. There's the first one, and there's the second one, and there are a lot more than those ones, but those two are my favorites. The Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer has officially been unleashed upon the internet after months of frantic speculation by the GTA Leak industrial complex. I mean, in fairness, those accounts have to feed their families somehow, so it's only proper that the trailer itself was leaked a day before it was supposed to, leading streamers and news outlets scrambling to post React content while receiving copyright strikes. We honor their sacrifice though. Eventually, Rockstar gave in and just released the darn thing early though, quickly gathering more views than the reveal trailers for Cyberpunk 2077, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and Rockstar's own Red Dead Redemption 2 combined, while also breaking MrBeast's recently set record for the most views on a YouTube non-music video in 24 hours. But all of that aside, what about the game itself? Well, it's set in the Floridian analog state of Leonida, home to the neon-soaked streets of Vice City and beyond, really. Where gamers will witness plenty of twerking, on top of cars, mind you, and gator wrestling, but only if they have a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X or S. Well, I guess the consolation prize for us PC gamers is that you guys have to wait with us until sometime in 2025 when you get to start enjoying it while we continue to wait. Many PlayStation gamers were suddenly informed that they had been banned from the PlayStation Network on Monday, with some reports claiming they'd been interrupted by a pop-up in the middle of gameplay. They didn't even get a chance to say it's so Jover to the squad. Tragic. The message, according to users from across Twitter, Reddit, the Reset Era forums, and even elsewhere, claimed that their permanent suspensions were due to violations of the Terms of Service and User Agreement, leaving said users reliving every single ethically questionable thing they'd ever done or said on a PlayStation.
I usually play PlayStation to avoid that.
Thankfully, most affected users say that their accounts were restored just as suddenly and mysteriously as they were banned, without Sony so much as tweeting an "oops, our bad." But one account that did tweet something to that effect is the official Counter-Strike 2 page, who posted that the game's Monday update mistakenly triggered game bans, which are now being rolled back. But wait, that game isn't even available on PlayStation. Mysteries in the dark. CD Projekt Red has dropped what it says is Cyberpunk 2077's last big update, and it is sizable enough to say with certainty that this title is now officially a real game. I don't know how you guys even played it for the last 3 years. I mean, you couldn't even ride the subway, which seems to be the most popular setting in the Cyberpunk trailers. Well, now you can, and you can even witness augmented chewing gum stuck to the seats and everything. The update's feature list also includes dynamic car chases during quests, replayable car races, enhanced accessibility features, and the ability to invite V's love interest over to their apartment for some quality time once a given character's romance path has been completed. These events are called Romance Hangouts, which is perhaps the most unromantic name you could choose, other than maybe Cyber Booty Call. Now it's time for the Rapid Morsels, brought to you by iFixit. Some of us gamers are very handy with our stuff. Some of us, not so much. But iFixit has both camps covered with their dependable tools, numerous replacement parts, and comprehensive repair guides. And right now, iFixit's Gamer Bundle is 25% off until December 18th, with an included Manta driver kit, fix mat, and more. So you can fix pretty much anything except your skill rank. If only there was a spudger for being hard stuck in silver. So check out the bundle and all the rest of the stuff iFixit has on sale using the link below and get an extra 10% off when you buy a replacement part too. Introducing Short Pieces, the legally distinct alternative to Quick Bits.
Oh!
I'm allowed to refer to it in quotes. Made especially for Linus. Oh, they got it. In a recent charity live stream, Studio Wildcard co-founder Jeremy Stieglitz addressed the server issues that have plagued Ark Survival Ascended since its October launch, stating, quote,
"Servers are ass, they run like ass, and their stability is ass. We need to improve it. It's gonna be improved."
The game is currently sitting at a 58% positive rating on Steam, with many negative reviews complaining of extreme instability and spectacular bugs, like one that can allow an enemy dinosaur to clip into a friendly dinosaur and maul it to death from the inside. Though to be fair, we don't know that dinosaurs didn't do that. I wasn't there. Were you there? because I wasn't there.
I'd love to be.
PlayStation dropped a dedicated trailer for The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered's No Return mode, which is less of a zombie horde mode and more like a roguelike, complete with gameplay modifiers that can, for example, turn infected invisible, just to mix things up. The remastered game will arrive in January, but if you can't wait to play Invisible Zombie Massacre of You, then I guess you could play Halo Infinite's new Firefight King of the Hill mode after 343 Industries teased it on Twitter with a parody of Rockstar's trailer teaser for GTA 6. Unfortunately, their tweet didn't really work because they were able to release the trailer without issue at the scheduled time.
Yeah, no, you're doing it wrong.
Oh.
Yeah.
Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora is set to release on Thursday, much to the shock of everyone who just assumed that the highly polished trailer that Ubisoft released in June was a well-choreographed lie, and that we'd see the full game in another year or 5. As pointed out by Paul Tassi of Forbes, the game just kind of snuck up on us with a complete lack of hype, like a giant blue cat-like humanoid trained in guerrilla warfare. Further, based on a report by Reddit user InterestingSquash81, who received their physical copy early, this game about a greedy, controlling corporation appears to require a day one verification handshake with an online server before it can be installed. How ironic.
Don't you get it? It's meta commentary.
Baldur's Gate 3's newest update, Stealth added jiggle physics for your rod and tackle.
Or wiggle, whatever you want.
So the next time you're sneaking past skeletons, you can be immersed in the Newton's cradle-like motion of your party's plums. This is the same update that added the ending-improving epilogue to the story, or at least it improves most endings. One now ends with you peeing yourself before killing your entire party, really?
That's D&D, baby.
You can really see the fear of their impending doom in the swinging of their plums, though, so that's a plus. And over the weekend, Waluigi creator Fumihide Aoki?
Sounds right.
Sure. Shared, then quickly took down early concept art for a Wario-style evil version of Princess Peach. According to a 15-year-old interview recently translated by Twitter user GoSokyu, Mario Tennis studio Camelot discussed the idea with Nintendo, but Shigeru Miyamoto vetoed the idea without even seeing the concept art, assuming it would be a sexy vamp villainess design.
Unacceptable.
But it turns out that WaluPeach is just cute, even when she's carrying a giant axe. And you should come back on Thursday for more gaming news. You don't have to bring a giant axe, though. Not that I'm saying you couldn't pull the look off.
Yeah.
I think you could.
You can do it.